Say it, you're a pussy.
I know you were a coward.
I'm just gonna go pee.
Is this light in the frame at all, Grant?
No, it's not. It's not.
All right, should we just do it on
So
time?
I started.
I guess if
started the stream, so if people want to share and whatnot now, they can.
Yeah, if you have the time or the wherewithal to open another tab and
you can go to Facebook and see that Louis and I are both streaming live right now, and you can just share that if you'd like.
Yeah, if you go to find either of us on there, you can go to there and share it. If not, don't worry about it. You don't have to.
I'm gonna go pee really quick.
Go ahead, get it out. Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone has to pee.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah, 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna put a floral shirt on.
You should. Such a cool puppet.
I don't have anything to do, but I'm gonna go away so it looks like I do.
Oh, okay.
Smart move.
I'm staying. I really have to pee. I'll probably have to pee in like 5 minutes from now. I guess I should go anyway, but I don't.
QuipLeague. Good evening, I'm Louis Katz.
Hello, I'm Grant Gordon.
And welcome to QuipLeague, where pro comedians try to fill the void by America leaving the world stage with parlor games. Welcome to our show tonight. Cheers, Grant.
Cheers, Louis.
Right.
Drink. Drink if you got them, folks. Yeah.
An amazing show for you tonight.
What a show. I mean, just packed full of killers and friends who are killers, you know?
Much like the Crown Prince of Zamunda, we've scoured Queens for the hottest talents, and we have brought you 6 of the most amazing comedians to be found in that borough.
Unbelievable.
Should we get right to it?
Sure. I mean, this is the creme de la creme, the queens of queens, the kings of queens, and everything above that, and the jokers.
Yes.
No, in a card reference there.
All right.
All
Moving right along.
All right. So let's go. Yeah, let's go ahead and introduce our first player.
Our first player, a returning player to QuipLeague. I think she was a champion in a previous game. She kills it every time we have her on here, and every time she's on stage. Please welcome Leah Bonnema.
Hey, Leah.
Hey!
Whoa, okay.
What's happening?
Okay. Hey, what happened? Oh, I'm sorry. That's showing Mike Vecchione, and we're hearing Leah. So hold on 1 second.
We have the same look.
Oh, okay. There we go. There you are, Leah. Sorry about that. Mike is
worries.
Mike is ready. He'll be on later. Hey, Leah.
Mike looks. Everyone just heard Leah's voice and Mike looking like he's writing something for a radio show he's about to do. Leah, thanks for coming back on with us. Thanks for rocking that awesome hoodie.
Oh, my pleasure. Great to be here.
Now, I heard recently you had an interesting remembrance. You were thinking something caused you to think back at the first time you saw Ghostbusters and
Yes.
being shocked at Dan Aykroyd's acceptance of Ghost Head. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, I can. What made me think of it? I think I messaged you in a. First off, let me say that Thrifty ice cream is phenomenal, and it's on sale at Rite Aid. And so I went in deep, and then in like some sort of a sugar haze this morning, I texted you about how I remembered when I had chickenpox. I wasn't allowed to watch PG-13s, but when I had chickenpox, my parents got the VHS for Ghostbusters. And when Dan Aykroyd got that VJ, I didn't understand it. You know, I wasn't,
Yes.
but I remember feeling, warm. I was like, this feels exciting. And when I hit puberty, I'm going to look into that shit.
See, first of all, that's a great story because it puts a positive spin on a virus. You got chickenpox, you had a good time.
I did.
Second of all, you know what's crazy is that's one of my favorite movies from when I was a kid, and only recently when I read about it did I realize that's what was going on. I had no idea. You were more clued in than I was. There was no warm feeling. I'm just like, man, what is that ghost doing? That's weird.
Well, she unzips his fly and then his eyes roll back.
I had no idea. No memory of that. No memory of that when I was a kid. I was just like, I guess he had to pee, or I don't know. I was a kid.
I didn't know what it was, but I knew it wasn't peeing. I knew it wasn't peeing.
Yeah, that's right. I was inadvertently even filthier.
Yeah, the ghost golden shower. That's one of the rarest of the showers.
Oh man.
Well, great to have you back, Leah.
Yeah, glad you're
Thanks for
viral
having
free
me.
right now, and thanks for coming back.
I'll be honest, Louie, just a little behind the scenes. I don't know who's coming up because the order, I guess, got jumbled.
Why don't you tell me who's
right
going
the
up?
last second? I don't
You
know.
announce them.
I can't know.
Well, you announced. I can't see them, so why don't they show up and you tell me who it is?
Okay. Well, I know where Mike is, and Mike is number 1, so why don't we do him? All right. Here he comes. Go ahead. Introduce him.
All right, up next, a tremendous comedian, super funny dude, one of the first friends I made when I moved here to New York. Please welcome Mike Vecchione.
Hey, Mike.
Thank you for having me, Grant and Louie. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
Am I on?
Yeah,
Thank you.
You're on. You're
You're more than on. You're a
at
high
200%.
energy
Yeah, I could tell.
joke machine.
You're bringing it. You're fired up.
I have a lot of energy, but it's not coming through. Maybe both of your computers are broken. 'Cause I have a lot of energy.
Yeah, I don't have enough bandwidth to handle it. All that energy.
Hey, you're hosting the No Disrespect podcast, right? I
Yes.
believe I've been on it before.
Yes, you've been on. It's anywhere you get podcasts. No disrespect. Please give it a whirl if you're out there listening. And thanks for having me on, guys. I'm looking forward to playing. Actually, Louis kind of tricked me into this. He told me he would help me file for unemployment, and then I realized it was a game show.
If you win, you get unemployment payment. So It's really high stakes. This is it. This is what you're playing for. Second place, food stamps. Third place, you get evicted. So that's that. You better come through. You better win this game.
Really don't want to lose. All right, I'll go ahead. I actually know the order, so I'll go ahead and introduce our next comedian. Awesome to have him back. One of our favorites. I just love this guy so much. He's so funny. He's been on Comedy Central a bunch of times. Please welcome Anthony DeVito. Hey, Anthony. Oops, sorry. I'm clicking that unmute button. Doesn't seem to be unmuting. There it is. Okay, there he is.
Oh, these the difficulties with the show.
Yeah, a little bit of a hiccupy one so far, a little bumpy.
I like it bumped. It's like ripped for my pleasure. That's how I feel about it right now.
Yes.
I'm feeling good about it. I saw what is this background you've chosen?
This is Grant and I. Grant and I had dinner one night, and then I found this.
That's me.
I found this photo on my phone.
Yeah.
That was Grant and I. We went. Oh man.
That was a great night. We went to Musso and Frank's. We had a big gentleman's meal.
Nice.
Manhattans and that's awesome.
It was decadent, man. It was a real, like a Great Gatsby situation, kind of.
Totally.
Yeah, that restaurant
Grant,
has that vibe.
Yeah, definitely. Do you remember what you got?
Well, I remember that I think I got like a prime rib or something normal, but I do definitely remember what you got because you decided to throw a Hail Mary and get the lobster thermidor. If I don't.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Because what the fuck is that? And you might as well find out.
I saw when the Batman had it in the Lego Batman movie, and I wanted to get it ever since then. Yeah, it's very good. It's very well, I don't know.
It's like lobster and cream, right? Yeah,
say.
it's like it's old timey when they just like, well, we have this much lobster, we better make a meal out of it. I don't know, pour a gallon of cream in there, and that'll round her out. Yeah.
It's also a weird sounding name, a lobster thermidor.
Sure.
It's like, fuck, it's cold out. Turn up the lobster thermidor. You know what I mean? Like,
right. A cigar
like
in your humidor, a lobster from your thermidor.
Like that's how someone's so rich that in their house they would have a thermostat made of lobster.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the assist. That's what I was getting at.
Oh
man.
Welcome back,
thank
Anthony.
you for thank you for sharing that memory with us of a time when we could eat at restaurants. And Anthony is also one of the hosts of the Rad Dudecast, so you can find that. It's an excellent podcast.
Great.
It's very funny. And please check that out. Thanks for coming back and playing with us, Anthony.
Of course, man. You know, I love seeing everybody. So this is great, and it's very fun. This show is really fun.
Great.
Thanks. That's all we want is for you guys to have a good time. If everyone on the show
Could you elaborate?
could be having as much fun as Mike Vecchione. I think I'll feel like we succeeded.
I don't want to talk over people. Doesn't it block it if I talk over people?
It does.
No.
It does. You're right. You're being.
You know what? No one can hear your smile. You could smile. You'll look
don't smile.
deadly serious the whole time.
Mike is insecure about his teeth, but that's what I think. Mike's resting face. People think Mike is furious, man. He's just being polite.
Sure, yeah.
But his face is so red that you think he's so mad. But
he's just. It's called high blood pressure, Anthony. Thanks for.
I think
I'm on pretty serious medication, actually. As long as you're having a good time.
He's got a blood thermidor, huh? All right. Okay. Good to see you, Anthony.
Right.
Welcome back. All right, our next comic who's on the show here. Oh, I love this guy. He's a New York staple. You can see him regularly at the Comedy Cellar. He's been on Comedy Central a bunch of times. He's so funny. He has a wonderful podcast called Spiraling Up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome John Fisch.
Yay, Fisch!
Yeah.
You did the theme song, Grant, for my
I
podcast.
did make the theme song. Yeah.
Nice.
It's so good. Get many compliments.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Nice. I had to book you on something else to find out you were getting compliments on it.
I just got my first one yesterday, really.
Okay, yeah, it's fresh. Well,
nice of you to make it plural for Grant's ego. Grant, I don't know if you know this about John. Interesting facts about him.
Oh, yeah,
He
please.
takes about 3 to 4 shits every day.
No, that's amazing. Congrats.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, extremely regular.
So jealous. That's incredible. I'm working on that.
What kind of fiber intake leads to that kind of regularity?
I gotta be honest, I think it's just the Zoloft.
Really?
Nice.
Wow. So it's really like it's like coffee. It gives you a bump and you take a shit. That's fantastic.
Yeah. I've
Is
always
that
been
your
very
baby's
regular.
name, John? Zoloft?
Zoloft?
Yeah.
I'm here, Louis. I'm here.
He's here.
I'm here.
He was setting up his rifle in the trees. He was just putting on cleaning his good.
Well, I'm glad you're regular every day, and I hope you become a regular on the show. How about that?
Oh.
Yes.
Here.
Yeah, awesome.
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, it's really up to me. I don't know what I'm looking at. It's really just up to me.
You'll get a review. You'll get a detailed review in your email after the show. And you get a letter grade.
Perfect.
Fingers crossed.
Thanks again, John. All right, our next contestant, we're welcoming back one of the funniest, just a Tasmanian devil whirlwind of hilarity, and he's also a fellow rad dude caster. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Greg Stone.
And you know who brought this disease into this country. I don't need to tell you. Oh, hey guys, what's going on? Put my thing down for a second. That was my guy. What are we doing? What are we doing tonight? You mentioned that I'm undefeated in this show.
No,
That is not true.
Well, it's not true.
Never won.
You have won before. You have done that.
6 times. This many times.
You haven't even had that many shows, but we appreciate you. Now, Greg is the host of a show called Friday Night Greg. How's that been going? I've seen you got a lot of big fans. Some in Oklahoma City and.
Yeah, we got this guy in Oklahoma City. He likes the show.
Great.
One guy.
Well, you know what they say: if you
cigarettes.
can make it in Oklahoma City,
You're
probably a
Oklahoma
racist.
City.
Yeah. Oh
He's
no.
just in Oklahoma, in a city.
Oh, okay.
I think. I don't know if they classify it as a city. It's a bunch of people with rattlesnakes as belts and wild boys, bunch of wild boys. Those are my people.
Yeah, sure.
But man, you're doing a lot. You got a Friday night show. You got a daily podcast. You're living it up on the internet. You
That's
enjoying
very
this
true.
Quarantine?
You're thriving.
Oh, I'm thriving. I've never been so hard in my life. But that's not what this is about.
Wow.
What I want to say.
Okay. It's good
Tell
to know
him. Talk about it, Greg.
Neither here nor there. Leah brought up a very good point about Ghostbusters, but I would like to add another good point. Do you remember what was his name? The Winston, right? Winston
Yes.
in the. If you remember the movie.
Well, how else would
he
you
does
describe him?
Them.
no.
JK.
Yeah.
Good time.
We were having a great time. Great time.
He in the movie makes a point where he goes, I didn't believe none of this ghost shit, but I've seen it. It's real. Which means he signed up to be a Ghostbuster thinking he was fully ready to scam old people, or whoever, saying they have ghosts and then taking their money. No one put this together. He didn't believe in ghosts when he signed up to be a Ghostbuster. Do you understand that implication?
So he thought he just wouldn't be working. He thought it'd be a very easy job, probably.
He thought that he was like, I'm going to bewitch these yahoos.
Yeah,
We're going to go in, tell you got ghosts, take money out of their purse, about Fangul. That's a kind of fucked up thing. He's kind of the villain in the movie.
No, I think he's saying that he's going to help people alleviate their anxieties.
That's
very giving. That's very giving, Leah. Which
That's
also
what
would
I
like to
think
say.
he was saying.
I put on my track jacket because I saw you in yours. You just have to know that happened. I saw you. I said, well, she's not going to die out there alone in track jackets. I got to get mine on. Gold chain to make it my own. But I did it legitimately. I was like, Tita, where's my track jacket? And she was like, I'm sleeping. I said, I'm on QuipLeague. Quick.
It's very nice. I like the shoulders with the.
Yeah, this is my new style. It's the half and halves maneuver.
I like it.
Thanks, Leah.
Well, Greg,
That's all I have to say.
wonderful. Take us through your closet. Buddy, no, Greg is one of my favorite people on earth. It's so great to have him here. You're cracking open some jerky
a
or
large jar.
Almonds. I'm on almonds. I'm an almond guy.
You're an almond guy now. Okay. Great. Almonds are a wonderful snack.
This is good.
They're great. They're filling. They're like eggs.
Shout out to almonds. They're just like eggs. That's their slogan. Almonds.
Greg's
They're
sponsored
just
by
like
protein.
eggs. Jeez. Greg is sponsored by protein. That's so funny. All right, Greg. Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you
so
for
fun to
playing,
have
Greg.
you. We love
Thank you for having me.
We love your antics. Our next and final, but certainly not least, contestant. Again, so funny. She's a regular at all the clubs in New York. She's been on Comedy Central as well. Please welcome Katie Hannigan. Hey, Katie.
Hi.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining
Hi.
us.
Cheers. Great to be here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What is that? What was
What
that?
are you drinking?
What was that? Lavender soda?
It's I don't know, but it's delicious.
It looks like Dr. Brahmer's soap is what it looks like
It's a
from here.
little lady's
That's good.
drink.
It certainly is.
It's tiny for the hands and it's colorful.
Some men have tiny hands. I just like to say that, so it might be for anybody. I'm just saying.
Okay, gender shaming.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we like to get right into the gender shaming. Well, welcome,
Katie,
Katie.
what's interesting thing about Katie is she
What?
was recently in a car accident.
Oh.
Which is always
No, I was in a car accident a long time ago.
Oh, she recently remembered that she was in a car accident.
She recently told you she was in a car accident.
And
I was in a car accident
let me start this over
17
again.
years ago.
An interesting
And
thing
just
about
a fun
Katie
fact about me.
is that one time she was in a car accident.
I thought everyone was doing fun facts because I thought it was part of the show, but then you were saying everyone's credits, and I guess I was the only one who took it as like, oh, we're all just kind of like, we're not giving credits, we're just like doing a fun fact.
That is a great way to be introduced on a show. Our next
I also like that
comedian
me
was hit by
pooping
a
3 to 4
car.
times a day is a credit.
Yeah.
I was leaving between that and one time I played Anne Frank. That's my other fact. Car accident and Frank.
Those are both great.
Yes, and
Well,
it's-
one was great. One was
Louis,
Good sides of a
Byron Allen
tragedy.
is on the line. He wants to teach you how to run a show.
Ice cold.
That hurt. That hurt. There is already
trees.
blood in the water. It's going to be a killer show tonight.
It certainly is.
And for those of you who don't know how the game works, watching at home, what's about to happen is that all of these comedians are going to be given 2 prompts, basically setups for punchlines. They have 90 seconds to answer those prompts. And once they answer them, once those 90 seconds are up, we will see those answers. They will go head to head, and then the competitors themselves will get to vote about them. But you two watching at home will be able to vote on the answer you like best.
That's correct. And in fact, we're going to tell you how to do that right now. And now is actually a great time to get yourself online. So go ahead and go open up any browser on any device, Safari, Chrome, whatever you're using, on a computer, laptop, iPhone, whatever, and go to jackbox.tv. And you're going to put in the room code there, which is UTJH. You're gonna put in UTJH, and then you get to vote on all these answers, and it really matters. It really changes the score and the tide. So you really get to participate. So go ahead and do that. Again, jackbox.tv, and then the code is UTJH, and we'll be reminding you that throughout the game. All right, comics, you should be seeing your 2 prompts right now on your devices. So go ahead and get to it, and we look forward to seeing those answers.
Yeah.
All right. Again, one more time, real quick before we get started. It is jackbox.tv, and the room code is UTJH. Oh, man, I think we're going to have such a great show tonight. I can't wait to see these great answers. Louis?
Yeah, man, I'm excited. These are all killer comics, great folks, and I think they're really gonna bring it. You know, it's good to have the show. You know, as much as you know, it's tough to get all these things together, get it all in line. It's such a pleasure doing these shows twice a week.
It really is. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, it seems like, oh, I don't know. And then the second the show happens, and I even just being in a virtual room with these people who I've known for years and have shared a lot of stages with, it's incredible that remotely, it still feels like we're all hanging out, we're together, we're in a green room, bullshitting, making fun of each other, and it's a lot of fun. And we hope that we get to share that with everybody at home and participate.
That's right. I have been a little tense lately, and you know, usually I carry tension in my shoulders.
Oh, I know, you're a very shouldery guy. Yeah.
But lately, I feel very tense in my taint. I feel like might be knots.
Is there muscles
in my
down
taint.
there? Is there a lot?
I've been trying to work.
I think this is hemorrhoids, Louis.
Really?
A taint knot? I mean, that's got to be
Taint
another
knot.
word for a hemorrhoid. Anyway, our comics should have their answers in, and let's go ahead and see how everybody did. You guys everybody get all their answers in? Yeah?
Big trouble here for me. Starting to a slow start.
Slow start. That's good. Well, we like to see a rise. We like to see a story. All right. Well, let's get right into it. Let's An arc. Yes. A terrible name for a dictator.
Cuomo Town or Penn and Teller.
Just a bipolar dictator who's just very entertaining on both sides.
Cuomo Town or Penn and Teller.
Yeah.
Man. Are you guys Cuomo fans? Anyone big
I love
Cuomo
him.
heads?
I love him.
Well, everyone loves him now. I mean, he seems so
My
heroic.
Italian hero.
Yeah.
I like both of them.
Really? You were a fan of the CNN show?
Yeah, I like that. I like when they're both on together.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fun.
that's
Yeah,
nice.
they break each other's balls like brothers. All right, first one, Mike Vecchione coming right out of the gate with 3 votes. 9-9 though, because the audience helped out Johnny on that one. Woo, Mike versus John, 2 seller heads right together, tied right now. Beautiful. Wow. We're off to a hell of a start. A terrible thing to tell your kid when the dog dies.
Bin Laden killed our dog and did 9/11. Or the last man I fucked is dead. Also, I don't.
Okay.
Whoa.
I want to hear the rest of that story. Yeah.
Someone
gotta
is
be
doing
great.
refrigerator poetry, refrigerator magnet poetry as their answer. You got anxious?
I got anxious,
You got anxious.
and I didn't finish. I had a really good
A
idea.
lot of stakes.
What is
Lot
the
of stakes.
situation?
Hold
Your
on.
kid, the dog dies, and you tell your kid about the last man I. Can we see these again? Can you unpause it for a second?
With the dog.
Well, do you want to see who?
The
Well,
idea.
the votes are gonna come right up. So
Yeah.
I actually want to hold.
Let's see it. It's okay. Go for it.
Okay. Also, I just want to take this moment. Something I forgot to mention to the audience out there, to the people voting. Put in those votes right away because there's a delay in the stream. So by the time you see those answers, there's probably very few seconds left to vote. So vote the second, go with your gut the second you see an answer. Okay, so let's see where those votes fell. Oh, 2 and 2 in the room and 8 and 4 in the audience. So Anthony eggs that one off from the audience. Yeah, nice one.
Rad dude face off.
That was a rad dude. Yeah, that was a dude off.
So
Bin
wait.
Laden
So
killed our dog and did 9/11. That's pretty good, Anthony. I'll give you 2
wait. So the last man I fucked is dead. So the dog is the man?
The idea was that your mom is such a whore that she had sex with the dog, and I was gonna write my mom had sex with the dog, aka I'm Louis Katz. I was gonna write that Louis Katz's mom had sex with the dog, but I
That's
couldn't get
pretty
it out
funny.
in time because I got anxious because I was afraid you'd end our friendship.
First of all, I would never do that. Second of all, my mom might be watching, so I mean that's on you. That's on you. You want to be invited to the house for a Seder or something nice sometime, or do you want to make a
do.
funny joke?
I
Time
do
to
for
change
sure.
my name to Ricky Magic.
Uh-oh. It's like the Incredible Hulk. Here we go. Indoor skydiving makes a lot more sense than indoor.
diving skies or pig fucking.
Indoor skydiving makes sense.
I would think pig fucking is, you can do that. I think that's an indoor or outdoor sport. I think it's all seasons. I think you can pig fuck whenever you want, wherever you want.
Sure.
Not during swine flu.
No, that was a bad time.
You're right. That was a tough time for the pig fuckers. They had to wear masks.
Did I get points for that?
Sure. Just personally. You know?
Yeah. You're on my
we
good side now.
Leah versus Katie
Thank
on that
you.
one. Oh, the whole room goes to Katie on that. Although the audience, the bulk of the audience went to Leah. However, that still counts as, I believe, a Quiplash. Yep, for Katie, because the whole room voted for her. Oh no, I guess it didn't. I don't know how these rules work. They change every time. All right. The name of a really crappy robot.
Louise Tate.
Tate.
There we go. Or Del Shits.
Del Shits.
Oh boy.
That's fun.
That's gonna be your prosthetic Tate.
Yes. Del Shit. Dude, you're getting a Del?
That's shit.
Yeah, I should definitely get a Mac Tate. You know, just for
Definitely
the
get a
design.
Mac. Yeah,
Just
definitely.
for the aesthetics of it, you know, it just makes. I just need it all I can get when it comes to the taint.
You certainly do. It's worth
Visually.
it. It's worth it.
I think I have a particularly ugly taint, by the way.
Okay.
How would you know?
Well, there's one way to
Just
find
show
out, folks.
us.
Let's see.
We'll
All
judge
right, that
it.
was Johnny versus Leah. 5-5 in the audience, but the room went to Johnny, so that is 57% to him. Bulk of the points go to John on that one. Nice job. All right, let's see what the next question is. A bad excuse for being late to your own wedding. Sorry, I was...
I'm getting it. For
I'm not
performing a
getting
live
it. Oh,
abortion
here
on
we go.
Instagram or not wanting to marry your broke ass.
Oh. They're both
Sorry, I was not wanting to marry your broke ass. Or live abortion on Instagram.
I feel like we got more people watching than we do voting, guys. Just a reminder, go to jackbox.tv and put in the code UTJH, and you can vote
Yelling
on
at
these
them, Graham.
answers.
You know,
just trying to
depending on
get
what
people
state
in.
you're in, the live abortion could really be a pro. You know,
2-2
a
in the
pro
room.
thing
Anthony
or a con.
eked out that one with 10 points. Okay.
Aw.
10 versus 8 for Katie. Very
10
close, though.
points?
Very close. 10 votes. 10 votes. Points are different.
I'd like to also say that I have another game going where I'm judging everyone who doesn't laugh at me. So when you
that's
don't laugh at
always
my
going.
jokes, I
That's-
deduct points.
Yeah. And Anthony is definitely winning.
He always is.
Yeah, he's a champ.
It's my
Deduct
Italian
points
savior.
from us or from your own self-esteem? How does it work?
It's from my self-esteem.
All right,
Oh,
good.
man.
Let's move
So
on.
the only one who loses is my wife. Everyone got a point there. Nice.
All right. Well, speaking of points, let's see where the scores lie after our round one. All right. Here they come, and boom, we got Anthony in the lead, John in second, Katie in third. Okay, so that's where the scores are. Guys, we're
Wow.
about to start round two. It's anybody's
Did I miss a
game.
question? I thought I missed a. Did I miss a question?
No, I don't think so. I
We
don't
did
think
miss
so.
one because I didn't fill one out. So someone got points because I only did one
No,
question.
there was no answer one. I didn't see any no answer one. Well, I mean,
Ricky Magic only answered one.
Okay, I some people got to go twice. It felt like.
you didn't get to go twice there, Mike?
No, but maybe
Yeah,
it was my
right.
fault. Maybe I missed it.
I don't
No,
know.
I think it's because I didn't answer
All right.
because I missed one.
Well, there's
But
two.
that's okay.
Remember, guys, 2 questions. Those are going to be coming at you very shortly. 90 seconds, 2 questions. But let me also remind you, points right now don't matter because they're about to be doubled, and anything can happen in round 2 and 3. There's a lot of points
Fuck yeah.
to be awarded. It is anybody's game at the time right now.
Fuck yeah.
So, guys, here it comes. Round 2. Look on your devices. You should be seeing those answers right now. And for people watching, guys, go ahead and go to jackbox.tv, and you're going to put in the code UTJH, and you can vote on the answers that you're going to see coming up. So please go ahead and do that, and you can really change the tide of the game. You never know what's going to happen.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Close game so far.
Very
a lot of
close.
action in the chat room, mostly from Brianna. What's up, Brianna?
Hey, Brianna. Yeah, Brianna, very funny comic, living in Chicago, originally from LA. Nice to have you aboard.
Possible future guest.
Yes. Yes, you're working her way up.
You never know. That's how it's. The chat room is like our mail room. You start in the mail, in the chat room. You work your way up to the game.
That's right. Well, good news. She's moving to LA tomorrow. Okay. Well, that seems hasty. I mean, I don't know. I mean, are you sure? Is it okay to move right now during these times? I'm a little worried about that. But yes,
I think
by
away
all
from
means, let's try it.
Chicago and back to Los Angeles is a good move. I think moving before winter is the name of the game. I think winter, it's gonna be a. It's
Are you gonna come out here? Yeah. What's your deal?
I don't know. I'd rather talk about that offline.
Looking forward to that. Yeah. Stay tuned, guys, for the behind-the-scenes stuff. You have to subscribe to our Patreon to see what the fuck Louis decides he wants to do with his life. We don't have a Patreon. All right, guys. That was some hot banter. Here we go. Round 1. Round 2. Sorry, everyone got their answers in. Boom. All right. Great. Woo! Round 2. Let's fire it up, guys. Here comes our first question. A political slogan: if a bear was running for president, make America blank again.
Twink again. Or who cares? I've been turned into a bear.
Those are great.
But I also say that I think everybody is funny, that none of this matters, and I think all of you are so funny.
I love
Yeah, I think the person who gets the lowest score has to quit.
That's
comedy.
good.
That would be great.
Yes.
What?
Comedy.
There's nothing left to quit.
Yeah,
Even more than
you're right. You're right. There is no there is no comedy. Comedy's dead.
Where is
This
Anthony?
is comedy now.
All right.
Anthony, are you there?
Anthony is a script right now, but he is winning somehow.
Where did Anthony go?
I don't know how that works.
Hilarious script.
He just got a Quiplash as a script, so that's exciting. Good job, Anthony.
Anthony's
excitement.
wife gets turned on when he has sex with her during podcasts. So sometimes he goes away and then they make love and he comes back. This is very true.
Is he
Wow.
back?
Yeah.
Anthony?
When he comes
Get
back,
married?
he'll be like, "How was she?"
All right.
What a
No
stallion.
one knows
I
what's
thought
up.
he was coming back. Never mind. Let's just keep going without him. Fuck it.
Okay, let's go. He got his answers in. Here we go. Next question. When the stork isn't delivering babies, he...
Talking with other storks about the news is fucking them. Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. Which
I
one?
had
How do you
no
decide
idea.
which ones you deliver, which ones you fuck? I guess that's a stork's problem.
It's the good-looking babies.
Yeah, I guess. Is the stork
It's a long
definitely
trip.
Yeah.
You don't have to be male to fuck. They got a long beak. You could fuck with the beak. All right, sorry.
Yeah, you could definitely. Oh, Anthony's back. Okay, great. All right, 2-2 in the room. 7-6, very close. 9-8.
You're not muted,
Anthony
Anthony.
just edged out on
I
that
got
one.
you, Leah.
Anthony's doing very well.
Yeah, Anthony's killing it.
And he says I've been muted,
Oh, sorry
but
about
he
that.
hasn't been. How has he been muted?
I don't know how
It
that's
doesn't say muted.
possible, but let me go ahead and check.
Right.
To
He
I'm
make...
gonna
appears to
call
be
him.
laughing.
Was he visually
Anthony,
muted?
I think you muted yourself, buddy, because you're not
Yeah.
muted on my end. I'll tell you that. I think you somehow muted yourself. Check your Zoom connect to audio, or I mean, you're the worst.
your
you're the
COVID
worst.
test.
You're the worst guy to have this happen to, because you're just looking at the back of the iPad right now to see if there's something behind there that he could. Something unplugged.
Back of the old second iPad.
Who's he calling? He's
Calling Greg. You know who he's calling. He's
Apple
calling
support.
Greg.
I'm gonna walk him through this.
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
Tech
You're
support.
doing the right thing.
All right, man. I'm gonna hook you up. Look at the screen. Did you mute yourself by accident?
Clearly, he didn't do it on Zoom because you can see doesn't have the X down mic. So it's something
did you
on his
unplug
end.
your headphones, man?
Yeah. Can
But I
you
can
put him on
hear
speaker,
him.
Greg?
You
Oh,
can hear him
through
a little
Greg.
bit. Through Greg.
It's through Greg. Yeah, Greg has a solid mic.
Anthony. Yeah. We'll just do the show like this, like a fucking asshole.
It actually looks fucking hilarious seeing Anthony talk into his box and come out of your box, Greg. I mean, it's pretty. I don't know. I think it's great television. I don't know.
Anthony coming out of Greg's box.
Yeah.
Usually he's coming out of my wife Deborah's box, if you know what
Oh,
I mean.
shit.
Oh,
He's cheating on my wife.
Deborah.
Deborah.
Anthony, did you push on mute? I can handle this on mute if you want.
No, this works.
Does it?
No, this does not. No, I think this does not work.
I mean, technically it works. Mike looks like he's about to
Technically,
flip
we
his,
just need
his
to
laptop
type.
over and punch the screen.
He's not mad. He's always been like
But I
mad.
get
Not
it.
mad. He just has high blood pressure, like he said.
Yeah.
I go to. I go to hit unmute, and then it says the host is not allowing participants to unmute themselves.
Oh.
I don't know what happened.
Well, we call that a Ricky Magic rule. When I found out I could unmute myself, they figured out to not let people do that anymore.
That is true.
That's what I thought.
That is true.
I'm gonna mute you and I'm going to unmute you. How about that?
He's not muted. You can't see the icon. So clearly it's something else on his side. Anthony, are your headphones plugged in all the way?
Yeah. Yep. No, they are. Yeah. Maybe it's just my iPad. I don't know. But
I would say sign out, sign back in. Sign out, sign back in.
No,
I
Don't
think
you use it?
Please
maybe
don't do that.
Please don't do it. It'll fuck
No?
up the whole game. It'll fuck up literally everything.
Oh, all right.
Can you use your bathroom iPad or one of your other iPads?
Just mine. Just mine.
no,
for
one of
the show.
one of our waiters is using it.
All right.
All right, we're gonna keep doing it on
this works.
speakerphone. Is that okay,
We're gonna
guys?
have to rock it on
Yeah.
speakerphone, guys.
That's cool.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is a lot.
Direct line to brick, man. It's
Totally cool.
It's working. It's working surprisingly well. All right, next question. The best line to say while crying a single tear.
I think I got an answer. Hang on.
Yeah, do whatever you got to do.
This has come for Women Built America.
Oh my God.
It's a hard one. That's a hard one.
That
tough, yeah.
is- That is crazy. That's
That's a
so
hard
funny.
one.
Get those votes in, people at home. Get those votes in. Well, everyone's at home, technically, but people watching.
That's right. Everyone's at home. Our contestants are at home.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Most of the room went to Greg, but Katie got the audience on that one, so Katie won it. Katie won.
Wow.
You see where the
Shot.
woman vote went. What a
I
bunch
can't
of
believe
libs.
Mike didn't vote for mine.
Ooh, that's exciting later.
Who did Elizabeth Warren vote for?
All right.
Thanks, Anthony.
What the S stands for in Ulysses S. Grant?
Ulysses sucked his nuts, Grant, or Ulysses sucking his own dick, Grant.
That was so close.
These all sound like they're about you, Grant. It's cool.
It does. Sucking his own dick, Grant.
Ulysses sucked these nuts, Grant.
Yeah, I think it was built in a little insult there on that one. Yeah, he was a shitty president too. So, yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
You confirm that?
Yeah, not
Yeah,
a good
not a good
president. Good
president.
general. Good general. Bad
Yeah,
president.
he got stuck in a bathtub.
All right. Well, looks
hilarious.
like, yeah, the vote went to Leah on that one. 9-6, Leah, Mike. Close, 60-40. But points awarded on both sides. Leah won that one out. All right.
I think-
Anthony, you want to defend Grant on some political issues, or
Ulysses S. Grant?
No, I was. Wait, I thought Taft got stuck in a bathtub.
That
Oh,
was-
he did. I was just kidding.
Anthony,
I'm
can you
sorry,
get can you
Katie.
get another Apple device to show us who? Perhaps...
he'll be on a watch in a second.
Things
Siri
get lost
telling
in
us what Taft or that would be fantastic if you could get that hooked up. All right, next question. Some solid life advice. Never trust.
Sock puppet in the summer, or James. Don't trust James. I don't know what that's implying.
Jewish people, Jewish solution.
I think it's a Jesus. Jesus.
Oh.
Never trusted Jesus. James. Don't trust James. I get it. Why a sock puppet in the summer?
I don't know.
It's
It doesn't.
probably got a
Make your
smell to
hands
it.
sweaty. Make your hands.
Too
Okay,
hot.
well, it's Johnny versus Greg.
I panicked. I don't know.
Well, it sounded
I think
good.
it works.
It won.
Anthony's my boy.
It had the
He
music.
knows my style.
Yeah, that was drinking magic all over. Man. That was classic magic, man.
All right, next question. Why are sloths so slow?
Clonopin or they're lazy cucks.
Oh, damn.
Also good.
Wow.
That's a hardcore sloth burn.
That is me.
Can I say I only picked?
They've had it too good for too long, and it's time. They got theirs. Sloths were a really hot animal for like this decade, I feel like,
Oh yeah, they're coming back.
Yeah,
you know
sloths
what's
are
back?
a good decade.
Ice Age
Pangolin.
did wonders for
The
them.
pangolin is back.
Pangolin's back. There he is. There he is, Pang.
Pangolin.
2-2 in the room. Johnny won that one. Okay, that is a pangolin.
Wow.
There's a petrified pangolin. Cause of the coronavirus,
What's
apparently.
up?
Oh, this game is much harder when you got to hold the phone up the whole time.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Doing great.
This is like a lot for you. I'm watching you. Trying to
Let's see where the
concentrate.
scores are, guys. Looks like Anthony's still in the lead. Anthony, John, and Leah are first, second, and third place.
Anthony's
that's
fresh.
right.
He's
That's
only
so
been here half
exciting.
the time, and his mic doesn't work.
Anthony is literally phoning this in, and he is winning. What is going on, guys?
Oh, say it again. Say it again.
Oh, man.
Forget it.
All right.
Okay.
I was trying to get an almond, but I couldn't because I had held the phone
I know,
up.
Greg. I can't watch this. It's too much. Like,
It's not enough.
I
You're my
just
best
see
friend.
you
I'll do it for you.
I feel like you're trying. Like I'm watching someone try to weightlift. You know what I mean?
This is about as heavy as I can lift anyway.
All right, guys.
Look, you guys are always there for each other, and now is including now. So just keep it going, keep it up. And guess what? You don't need to hold it up while you're writing the answers, so you're gonna get a nice chance to rest your arm right now.
Okay.
Oh, that is exciting. Yeah. As we hit in the round 3, which is the final round, the last lash. Now, this round is only different in that there's only one question, which everybody gets the same question. And you can vote multiple times on the answer. So you get 3 votes, guys, and you can use those votes. You can vote 3 times for the same answer. You can spread them out however you like. And point values are like, I don't know, quintupled or something. They're worth a lot of points. So use up all your votes, and it still could be anybody's game. Okay, so here comes our last lash prompt. Let's see what you guys are going to be working with. All right. Comic Lash. Okay, this is going to be like a visual one. You guys are going to have to do a little bit of a caption thing here. You should be able to see the little guy here. How can I ever repay you? That's a fun one. Superhero one. I'm excited to see what Greg does with that. He's a big Marvel guy, NDC, and just comic books in general. So we should have some fun stuff on that one. Guys, again, this is your last chance. Go to jackbox.tv, put in the code UTJH. Last chance for this game. We're going to play another game after this. And you can vote on the answers. Oh, Louie, are you still on mute? Oh, sorry. I unmuted Greg. Just Zoom moves around at the last second where everybody is for it's a lot of fun. Okay, here we go. Yeah, just like
By the way,
here and then jumbles it. Yeah, go on.
People at home, feel free to answer in the chats. At least we can see your comments. So if you have your own answer and it was a good one, we will consider you to be a contestant at a later date. Consider doesn't mean that we're gonna pick you.
It's non-binding.
So just try your best.
It's non-binding.
Non-binding. No one's being bound.
No bound
in this situation.
As of yet.
Can I take a bite of an apple, or is that uncouth?
You can, but it is time to go back to the game. So it is.
All right.
That was great.
Maybe
Guys,
over the credits. I'll eat
let's
apple.
see where we are. Let's look at these. How can I ever repay you?
All right, you can hide this bloody knife, fella. Drop the molestation litigation. Nice callback. Is there a picture? I can't see anything. Okay. Someone didn't get it. Get 6 feet away and wear a mask. Apologize to Conan for taking the Tonight Show. That's great. That's Big John Prick.
Oh, it does look just like Jay Leno. That's hilarious.
With cash, my Venmo is Big Tits, Big Chin 5.
Oh my God, those are great answers, guys.
Those are really good.
Oh, that's so funny. Get those votes in, guys. Get all
Big
of them
Tits,
in.
Big Chin 5.
A lot of you deserve a lot of points on this one. So let's get all the audience votes in. Let's get everyone, the people watching at home, vote.
Yeah, all you guys contestants, please vote too. You can vote up to 3 times. Man, this is a really tough one. Let's see if anyone else had any good answers.
These are really
no one in
funny.
the chat. All right, we're gonna see how these points roll in now.
Here they come.
Oh,
okay.
Here we go. Here we go. And
Mike with 500, Katie with 1,000, Greg 15, Johnny 2,000, Leah 25. Holy shit! It's 3,000 for Anthony. People loved his fumbling around in the dark.
I didn't even see the picture.
It's the power of Mr. Magoo strikes again.
Oh my God!
Wow! Unbelievable! It's just Anthony Magoo's his way to the championship.
Anthony.
Oh my God!
He's the only one doing this on a BlackBerry.
That is bananas.
You ever seen that movie Being There? It was a lot like that, you know? He's just
Yes.
running his way
He
up
was
to the
present.
top.
He was in the moment. Yeah, he had no
Yes.
choice. Yeah.
Hey, can you give it? You can't give it a reset mid for the second game?
What do you mean define reset?
I really don't think it's the game. I think it's something on his end.
Yeah, I was thinking if Anthony could sign out, sign back in, just for the next round.
Like out of Zoom, that's gonna mess up a lot of things actually.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
No, I wish. I wish you could. But yeah, the way it's all set up is very fragile. It's a real house of cards.
What's crazy is I actually love holding this phone. It's actually one of the. It's like I'm getting strong, you know.
Maybe you could tape it to that puppet stand you got behind you. What is that?
Vecchione watching.
Mike, all right. Just watching your cop shows.
Mike watches cop shows. Is like that guy. I should play that guy. I should play that guy.
I auditioned for that.
Thank you for fixing the joke.
All right. Well.
Oh, Greg, that's a good move over there. Look at that.
Yeah, I learned this from the lady who lives down below me. She wears a takishi, I think. I don't know what they're called. She shoves her phone in there. Hijab. I don't know the words. Hijab.
Tzatziki is the Greek.
Tzatziki.
Yes.
A tzatziki. The white sauce on a gyro. She puts white sauce on her head.
She's a tzatziki head. Yeah, which is sounds awful. It just sounds really.
Just a tzatziki head. You know, like these Greek fucks.
That would be racist if it wasn't so stupid.
It would.
It's not racist if you don't know words.
We got a chat comment in the chat here. Mike looks like he's never going to do this again.
That's in the chat. That's in the audience. The audience at home is noticing. Yeah. But Mike, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to do it one more time because we're gonna play one more game. One more game.
There's another round.
There's one more round.
Sorry.
Yes.
Wow, you sound so angry.
What's it called? Name the credits, because the credits are flashing.
Yeah, no, it's the same. It's the same game. Yeah. So, oy vey, we're gonna go ahead and start it. Yeah, we're gonna start the round 2, and then we'll.
It's not a round 2. It's part
Game
2.
Part 2.
Round 1.
And we're gonna keep the same code, guys. So.
UTJH.
UTJH.
So
is
Anthony
the code.
can't be heard.
Anthony can't be heard through Greg. Anthony's coming in through Greg. And UTJH, guys, jackbox.tv. Put in that code, and you can vote.
Greg, you want to tape the phone to the stand?
I don't have tape.
You don't have tape?
I don't know where it is.
You know that one drawer in the kitchen?
Okay, guys, this is your chance. We have time right now. You guys got to answer some questions. You got 2 questions. They came right up. You got 90 seconds to answer those questions. So go get them, guys. Man, oh man. Oh boy. You know. Hold on, Lou. I got you in a second. Here you go. Well, you got the apple. That's all good. I unmuted you just in time to get that sweet apple crunch.
Delicious.
Wonderful.
Man, what a game. Anthony really is a savant. It's pretty amazing.
It is incredible. He's juggling 3 things. He's probably filing his tax return. He's got 2 devices going, and he's crushing answers. And it really goes to show something we do say about this game in general, which is go with your gut. You know what I mean? The more you can get yourself out of the way and just answer, the better it tends to go.
It's not a here game. It's a here game.
Right here.
Right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Right there.
You're pointing to your sternum. I'm pointing to my heart.
Is your heart over?
You know where your heart is?
Well, I wanted to get it on camera because it's I can see the broadcast, so I wanted to make sure it was on camera. So it is a little. There
How
it is.
about that?
There it is.
All right, now my nipple's hard. Enough. Do you have one nipple that's more sensitive than the other, Grant?
Absolutely not. Although they are both puffy.
Interesting.
I have a Costanza nipple. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about the areola on those mothers?
I mean, I don't know. It just seems like one thing. It's all puff. There's no separate.
Just one big puff.
It's one
no
big
separation.
puff. Yeah. It's one big puff.
Interesting.
Or 2 big puffs. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to our.
I think it's because
Glad
it's
you're
on my
bi-nipple.
iPad and maybe it can't hold all this.
Okay. We got some technical stuff happening in the chat. Nice to hear. We had tech support on the line.
All right, here we go.
First
Round
question.
1,
Here we
game
go.
2.
The one thing that never sells at costume shops is a mask of.
Hillary Clinton emails Epstein's plane or COVID AIDS inverted clit. That was really hard to read.
Inverted clit. Never heard that one before.
That's a real thing. I had it.
You had inverted clit?
What happened?
I ate it with my mouth. This old girl I used to date. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't
Y'all
know what you're
No,
talking
nobody
about.
knows.
No one knows what you're talking about.
Oh, the
right.
audience left because they thought the whole game was over.
2-2.
Oh,
in the
no.
room. No, the audience is still here.
Yeah, they don't want that smoke.
And that one went to
Drunk.
Greg.
It's great.
This is
You
fun.
should be drunk.
Next
Everyone should be
question.
drunk.
A good sign your dog wears your clothes when you're not home.
There's a dick hole in your shirt. This part of the ski mask is wet. That's good.
Damn. These are two good
Those are
ones.
both great.
Oh, those are brilliant. All right, I'm awarding it. It's the Sophie's Choice Award, guys. Congratulations.
That was hard.
I'm putting out the Sophie's Choice Award on this one. This is a tough
Grant, make
vote.
sure that just in case the Holocaust isn't brought up,
Yes.
he brings it up.
I have an official award I hand out on everyone, and it is the Sophie's Choice. Yeah. I still haven't seen the movie, but I know the choice. All right, 2-2, and the audience leans it over to Leah. Wow, okay. Great job,
That was a
guys.
close one.
That was very close. Very close. Johnny, you still got some points. Next question. The kinkiest thing about 1800s pioneer sex.
Damn, this is right up my alley.
Sawdust lube,
Damn.
or weeping for all those who died of typhoid.
Oh, I'm a big fan of typhoid. You pulled my number, man. You pulled my number.
Remember how all those jokes about that shit seem so distant, and now we have our own typhoid? All right,
Yeah.
I brought it down now. Sorry.
You know how you get typhoid? If you don't wipe your butt correctly and the poop gets in your mouth. Real. That's
Why,
real.
Louis? What's going on?
2-2. Katie Anthony. Oh, goes over to Katie from the audience.
Yes.
I forgot to vote.
Sawdust lube. Dry it out.
Next question. Another use for carrots.
This one might have
Come
to be
on,
red.
you know, I've done it. You gotta try. Or
Nuts.
toe spacer.
Toe
I had to
space.
pronounce it like that because of the size of the font.
Toe spacer.
Toe spacer.
But you gotta read it like this. You gotta go, come on.
You
Got it?
You gotta try.
You gotta try, man.
Yeah.
You gotta try.
And
You crazy?
Toe Spacer is definitely a ska band from the 90s that everyone should check out. All right, let's see. The votes are Greg versus Johnny, 2-2 in the room, and the audience goes on Greg's side for that one.
Yeah, is there a real name for the toe spacer though? You know what I'm talking about though, right?
What do you mean, like when you get your nails
put
done?
in your.
Yeah, like when you go get the nails done.
It's like a bumper.
A foam thing?
Yeah.
A bumper sounds right. I like bumpers.
No hands.
Bumper.
Nice, man.
No hands.
I don't know. It's
Good
probably
work,
a
Greg.
Korean word.
Post-segregated.
Next, an alternate name for meatloaf.
80s Elvis
Ah!
or hot beef injection.
Damn,
I like both of you.
I do like both of those. They both sound
I like both,
appetizing.
too.
You guys have maintained the appetizing.
I know.
Both sound
I've been
appetizing.
hungry. I've been hungry since tzatziki.
I would eat both of those things.
You have me at tzatziki.
For the record.
Put some white sauce on it.
We got Vecchione versus Katie on that one. Well, the couples challenge, and Mike wins it out 10-5.
Whoa.
Wow, I liked her answer better.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Yo, that's some shit, bro. After 10 years of
Political
marriage,
moves.
you're gonna be singing a different tune.
Oh, okay. Mind you, Greg has been married 4 months. Okay, next question. The only things that can survive nuclear war are cockroaches and...
Trump's one brain cell or USB cords? Probably. I think there's USB cords, the musical USB cords.
Yes,
Another ska band
USB
from
cords.
the 80s.
Yeah.
The USB cords. Sell out with me. Oh, yeah. Sell out.
They were way ahead of their time. And there's no doubt about that.
Oh my God! What is the rest of that song, Greg?
The real
The
big
record
fish.
company's
Sell-
gonna give me lots of money and everything's gonna be all you know.
All right,
Billy
you don't have to
Fish.
do the whole song.
I was a ska fan.
I prefer it.
All right. Oh, Anthony,
Thank you, Katie.
8-8. Wow, interesting. The room goes Anthony, but the audience saved Leah on that one, so it was split right down the middle. 500.
Political audience, huh?
All right, guys, that is the end of round one. Let us see where the
If
scores
I'm not
are.
winning, this game sucks.
You are winning. Greg in the lead.
Wow.
Leah and Katie. So there you go. The game officially does not suck. And
No, I love it. I love the game. I
good
love my
news
friend.
for you, Greg. King David apparently in the chat has the same Infinity Gauntlet that you have behind you. So that's
Oh, word?
exciting. Yeah, you got another collector homie in the crowd.
Check this out.
Greg, you want to show us a highlight from your collection?
Grant, I still have that glow in the dark staff you gave me.
Oh, that's nice.
You have that.
Where is it? Pull it
There's
out.
a room I can grab it.
No.
Yeah, that
okay.
probably
No,
be
don't
good.
get it. Don't get it. That's okay. Thank you, though.
Greg, what are you wearing?
Greg, what is that? Is that Boba
Trash
Fett?
can?
Is that Boba Fett?
Look at his nose.
Big and my
This is
nose
ridiculous.
gets crushed.
Oh shit.
Does that thing have Bluetooth on it, or can you? Okay. All right.
That was for Leah, really, because I just tried to
It's
impress Leah.
amazing. It was phenomenal. I loved it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks, Katie.
I love it.
Because Leah's a Star Wars fan too.
Yeah. Big
We like
fans.
Star Wars and track jackets.
Yeah, we're
That's a
basically.
different
Great combo.
podcast, dude. That's a
And
different
we
podcast.
were on the same
Getting
subway
back to this
talking-
one, guys. You got to look at your question. You got to do your questions, guys. Here we go. 2 questions, round 2. Sorry to interrupt it, but go get them. Give us those genius questions, answers. I didn't mean that to sound sarcastic. It did, but I didn't mean it that way because these have been great answers. Go to jackbox.tv if you want to vote on these answers on any browser and put in the code UTJH, and you can vote on the answers. And it's very important because it makes a huge difference. I mean, multiple times in the game.
Multiple times.
Has the room sided on one person, and the audience has either boosted them to tie or beat the other person. So it's very interesting. It's kind of cool.
You got to be watching. Got to enter the code to enter your vote. We're not accepting those mail-in votes, all right? Because we're not down with that fraud shit.
That's right. That's right. Chads and whatnot. No Chads. Yeah.
No Chads.
No fucking Chad. No especially hanging Chads. By far the most unreliable style of Chad.
That is. What about the country Chad? No, they come through. They come through.
Country Chad unfortunately comes through. Yeah, country Chad is very reliable. Hanging Chad, he's a little more relaxed. He's a little more, he's got his arm back on something, and he's not delivering on his Chadness as much. Well, this Chad conversation is getting us followers, so welcome to the channel, guys. I hope there's more to come. All right, guys, let's get back to the game. Here we are.
How many seconds we got left?
Oh shit! Did I send it?
Yeah, you did. You got it in, Mike. You did.
Oh, you got him in at the
it in,
buzz. That
buddy,
was a
at the
buzzer burn. These guys
beater.
barely got their answers in, but they made it happen.
Beautiful. All right.
Let's see what we got.
Let's see what we got.
It's getting late for me and Mike.
Here we go. Round 2. I know. We're getting through it. The name of a support group for men who can't grow beards.
Vote no on Prop 69.
That's right. Down with Prop 69. That shit's bullshit. Go to my website, gregfstone.com for more info.
And the other answer of someone who's a polite competitor is pussies with low T and no B. How did the names? Pussies with low T and no B is great. Vote no on Prop 69.
Say no to tyranny.com.
All right, 2-2 in the room. The audience takes it over to Leah's side on that one. Very
Yeah.
close. Sorry, Greg.
Yeah, Republican pieces of shit in the crowd.
All right, next question. What did Adam and Eve really do to get thrown out of the Garden of Eden?
Ask for a washer dryer in their own place. Or molested the snake.
That's such a New York answer, and then there's a washer dryer one.
Funny.
That was great. Man, it's hard to molest a snake. If you can molest a snake, more power to you, because you pulled it off.
Louis, and that's why Louis is the snake representative. 3 for Leah. Leah won that one, 11-5.
You talk about fucking animals, I'm gonna vote for you.
Greg's got a tell, everyone. Greg has a tell. And
You want my win? You want my vote? I'm like one of those religious voters. Pretty different.
He's a single issue voter.
Oh man! All right, next question. The worst toy you could find in a box of cereal.
An ingredient from a different cereal. Or a boy toy.
So you're eating, what are you eating? Lucky Charms and you find a fucking grape nut? That's no fun. Nobody.
If you
I'm
find
so
a grape
hungry.
nut in a box of grape nuts, it's a bad day.
Yeah,
Grape
you're
nuts are
right.
disgusting.
You're right.
But
What? I love grape nuts.
They're so crunchy.
It's a bowl of gravel.
Okay, ladies like the grape nuts. All right. 3, 2.
you ever get an onion ring in your fries?
Wow.
That's the best.
You ever get an
It's
onion
true,
ring
that
in your
is
grape
great.
nuts?
Oh my god.
That's the worst.
Yeah, well, at least you got an onion ring. Johnny won that one. Next question. The hardest part about being Justin Bieber's bodyguard.
When he cries, we all cry. Or his body is small and hard to find.
We got emotional versus physical on that one, guys. Go with your.
These are great. The hardest part about being Justin Bieber's bodyguard, I'd say my penis. He's a very beautiful woman, and that would make me very hard.
You'd never be a bodyguard. Greg versus Katie. Katie definitely got the room. Oh, Greg got the audience, but I think Katie edges out by 1. Wow. Very close.
Wow.
Yo, Leah, you my girl, Leah. You my girl, Leah. These are all the rest of them are cowards.
Next question. Something you don't want to see in a lost and found box.
My wife.
Women love to shop, or mouth guard.
Just went with speaking my truth. Playing and just I'm going to speak my truth.
Actually, Mike, I don't know which one that was. Both of these are
Yeah.
your truth.
So true. That's so true.
Hard to tell.
Oh man.
Oh, man. I'm excited to see what we got. Oh, Mike, women be shopping, Mike, and he won the room. And the audience went to the mouth guard. Oh, Johnny got that.
I think it was the choice to go women love to shop instead of women be shopping. I think that was the choice that cost them around.
Yeah, we had to break it down. To dissect the
When you
prize.
think about it, they be shopping. You know what I'm saying?
They do be. They do be.
I call that when we get back to the club.
All right, next question. The sound a black hole makes.
Italians can't be astronauts.
Astronauts.
Or-
Speaking my truth now. My truth.
Man, y'all ever see white people eat a turkey?
Damn, 2 good ones.
Yo.
We've got Mike versus the tone he should have taken in his last joke. Interesting. It's very interesting.
Now I want
Vecchione versus
turkey.
Vecchione.
How'd he turn to Vecchio versus himself? I can't believe it. And Vecchione gets the room. And
man, Vecchio's
Vecchione definitely got that one. That is technically a Quiplash from the room. You got everybody on that one. Nice job, Mike.
Yeah,
I won like
both were
2
great.
points. That's the second point I've won in 6 rounds. This game's supposed to make me feel better about my career.
Yeah, well, no one said that.
Nothing's that powerful.
All right, we got Leah, Johnny, and Greg are our top 3. Yes. Wow. Going into the last round, it's still, there's a ton of points still up for grabs, guys. Don't forget. So everyone gets only 1 question this time, shorter time limit. So put it right in right away. And it's going to be a word lash this time around. Looks like a word lash. So here we go.
Can I just say that I don't know if Mike was serious, but I look up to him.
Oh yeah, we all look up to Mike. Mike is a brilliant comic. Come up with a new TV show with this word in the title, gas. Okay, guys,
Gas.
50 seconds. Go ahead and put that in, and let's see how you guys do on that one. It's still, it's the great thing about this game is it goes one way, but there's so many points. The points just quadruple, and by the end, you really never know. If you win this round, if you truly win the last round, you could have almost 0 points going in and win the whole game. You really can,
It's true, but you gotta bring it. You gotta
bring it. You gotta reach down deep. You gotta into the
Now
joke.
we got people in the chat rooms sending in their answers. We need more of them. If you got an answer, put it in the chat, and we can win a chance to get in the show. Maybe if we decide it's funny enough. We don't have to. There's no laws.
There are no laws. This is lawless. This is the internet. It's the frontier. We can do whatever we want, right?
True anarchy.
It's nuts, So it's not filmed in between crowd, in between answers. No.
We could kill someone live on the show, I guess.
God damn it!
All right.
You cut me off.
What do you mean to cut you off? You got your answer in. Okay, here we go.
No, it messed me up.
All right. Jake and the Gas Man. Whoa, what's that screen? I can't see it. Murder She Gas. Gas station security camera crimes. That's good. I'd watch that. Chamber of Love. Gas-themed Holocaust rom-com.
Oh my God.
Gas Boy 69 live with Tanya. Sounds like
Supposed
you
to
did
be
get
Tony
it in, Greg.
Danza.
Sounds like you did get it in. Gas. It came out of his bumhole in quarantine.
Wow. This is a gas extravaganza. There's nothing not to love about all these, actually.
Yeah, they're all pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot of gas stuff. A lot of
Jake and the Gas. I like
always,
the description. Sometimes
yes.
going long is funnier. Gas-themed Holocaust rom-com. That's great.
Let's see if we have an answer from the audience. Everybody hates gas.
That's funny. It's cute.
Pretty good.
Let's see where the votes lie, huh? There we go. Points are being awarded. Looks like Anthony so far has got the bulk. Mike probably in second on that. Maybe Katie. Leah. Oh, nothing for Leah. 1,000 points. 1,500 for Johnny. 2,000 for Mike. Oh, that's big. 2,500 for Katie. 3,000 for old Anthony yet again.
Anthony coming back.
Wow.
Let's see.
Really tapping into that juice yet.
He really does tap it right in. And let's see where those scores lie. They could go, and it goes to Anthony fucking again. Holy shit.
Oh, this is crazy.
That is...
This shit is rigged.
That is crazy.
It says this.
Let me get some points.
It says
Tell
if
us where we can
someone-
find your sitcom writing course.
Winner gets a new iPad.
An athlete from the Special Olympics somehow ended up competing in the regular Olympics. Won. That's what it's like.
That
It is amazing.
It's incredible. I mean, maybe his ineptitude at technology or general things, somehow it's like superpower. It's like a blind man has smell. Anthony has humor. You know what I mean?
It's like a daredevil thing. All his other senses are stronger.
Well, congratulations,
only us and Anthony
Anthony.
are laughing. Everyone else is mad they didn't win.
Everyone
Sorry, guys.
is furious.
No, I'm having a great time. I'm just holding the phone. I will say that I think Anthony should award me some points for holding the phone.
I
can
think
take
that's
a couple points.
You can win.
Handicap.
Can I win?
Yeah, you won.
Oh, I won. Thanks, guy. Returning champ. I've never lost.
That's the story, and he's sticking to it.
Man.
Wow, that was a great game, guys. That was so
Yeah,
fun.
everyone was so funny. We have Greg as an undefeated champ. That was, but man, that was a great competition. It was just great to see all of you. A pleasure to see all you. I'm gonna ride my bike up to Queens and visit each of you individually and infect you one at a time.
Yes.
So I look forward to that.
Yes. Open your mouths and accept the coughs, guys. Accept them.
And you guys just stay on until I fall asleep.
Yeah, of course, Johnny. Of course, Johnny. Like we do every night. Like we do
Let's
every
do a
night.
sleep story.
What kind of pillow you got there, man? That's a fancy pillow.
Hey, what
I
is
have a girlfriend now.
Such an upgrade in every aspect of one's life.
It really is nice.
Great.
It really is nice.
I thought you guys were engaged.
Yeah.
Man, when you talk, Anthony, you gotta be real loud and shit. Nobody can hear you. You gotta be like, you gotta enunciate. You can't just be mumbling into a phone via computer over Quiplash.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, again, no one knows.
Man, everyone's still kind of mad at Anthony. I
You
like
better,
it.
you better pay for my minutes. Going over my minutes because of you.
Sorry, start a minute.
All right.
All right, let's
Hey,
rank it together, guys.
Thanks for all you guys
All
for
right.
playing.
Thank
We'd
you
love
so
to have
much
you
for
back.
playing.
We'd love to play again.
Yes.
Yeah,
Please check out
always
everyone's podcasts. And we do this every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. If you're in Central, figure that shit out for yourself.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Love
See
you
you
guys.
next time, guys. Thank you,
Love
guys.
you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Hey,
Great job,
thank you.
everybody.
Thank you for doing this.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
Joe. See you soon.
Go home.
Go.